Hello everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to the final game of week 4 of the Totally Normal Football League here in Wyoming. It's the Janitors at home against the visiting undefeated Kingston Gators. And it's the Gators who won the opening coin flip. They have deferred opening possession. And both of these teams currently at the top of their divisions. We had the Stoats and the Trash Pandas who are at the bottom of their respective divisions. And now we've got the top two teams duking it out. As it's Bobby Williamson on the opening kick return. He's up the left side of the field. He jumps over a defender, gets to the 28. Beautiful height on that jump. And here we go. Bruce Bogdan taking snaps under center. And this offense has really been elevated by Craig Quaffett as their main split end. Incredibly fast, really great separation, and immediately they're going to test the Gators deep with a Craig Quaffett pass, but it's broken up by Martin Fennick. Or no, that's broken up by Lloyd Marshall on the left side. And both of these teams pride themselves on having great defenses, and while the Janitors looked a little bit exposed against the Shitbirds last week, it's going to be the secondaries that are going to be tested, because while the Gators have a great run defense, they're going to be testing big, as Bruce Bogdan once again tests deep, and Lloyd Marshall once again called upon to do another swat down. That's going to bring up third down for the Janitors. The Janitors, while they do have Oscar Dudeman at their disposal, who's going to be incredibly devastating in the run game when they go to him, Bruce Bogdan has been using Craig Quaffett as a bit of a crutch, and I wouldn't blame him. I'd be using that man too as a crutch. He's incredibly fast and able to create insane separation. Look at him here trying to outpace, but they're going to attempt to go to, that was the running back. Or no, that was Mel Strong on the middle post, attempting to test that matchup between Mel Strong and Jay McDiggle. That's a quick 3 and out here as the Janitors come out really pass happy. Dan pop capped to punt. Looks like a really good punt to me. That's Dalton Mini-Small on the punt return, immediately tackled down by Bert Haybarn. And it's now Gators football. The Gators 3-0. The Gators have yet to win a game by more than one score. They pride themselves on their rough and tumble run-heavy offense, as they, a bit of a miscommunication, but Graham Howard's going to scramble forward for a first down, as Kelly Ollie-Jawova missed the handoff. And little Pete Moss absolutely deals with Roy Fisher. Holy moly. But the miscommunication turns out fine, as Graham Howard, who was the best quarterback in week 1. He had a completion percentage of around 60%, a passer rating in the 140s. Incredible stuff for the TNFL. Kelly Ollie-Jawova gets the handoff. He's up the middle, tackled down by the linebacker, Liam O'Fiend. And Jackson Hole was 2-0 before losing the game to the Shitbirds in week 3. And they've made a couple of playbook adjustments in order to account for some weird decisions they made. Ollie-Jawova on the counter run. He's going to get a first down. Tackled down by the biggest man in the backfield, Zach Racer. Number 20 there. Free safety for the Janitors, the veteran safety. And no, that's going to be denied a first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches. As Kaylee Mirando and Nathan Sittler are out, Zach Racer's going to pinch in. This tackle box loaded up for the Janitors. It's to Nathan Sittler, and he's not going to be able to convert on 3rd down. Great running defense by the Janitors. And I think this is going to set the tone for our main event of tonight. Are the Janitors going to have the run defense to stop Kayleen Rando and Kelly Ollie-Jawova and co? And will the Gators be able to fend off the deep pass onslaught of the Bogdan to Quaffett connection? Neither team's first possession ending in points. The Janitors will begin their second drive at the 20 after a punted touchback. Ogden with a dude man and McFridge behind him. The handoff to Tyler McFridge up the left side. Looking for the stiff arm. He gets about 6 yards. Tackled down by Calvin Madman, who I bet the Stoats still wish they had for our last game. Calvin Madman played for the Stoats in Season 1. Poached by the Gators in the Season 2 expansion draft. And he's been having a great season there at free safety, number 35 on the back left there. Bogdan under center with no tight ends. He's going to test it deep, but it's an interception by Terry Shutcrunch, the Season 1 Defensive Player of the Year, and the ball's going the other way. Bogdan's been pass happy so far this game, and the Gators finally make a play on the ball. They're going to hand it to Kelly Olijuova up the middle. He's going to get 4 yards. The Gators at their opponent's 21. Haley Miranda and Olijuova in the backfield. Pete Moss. It's a handoff to Olijuova, and will he get a first down? That was a great Kyle Simpleton low tackle to trip up the running back. We'll see will the referees spot the ball. And it will be a first down, and the Gators will be on the 16-yard line. Howard in the shotgun in the red zone. He's looking. He's got Travis Payne at the 4-yard line. The curl route gets in front of the defender, and it's a quick Graham Howard bazooka shot, and the Gators 5 yards away from pay dirt. It's a handoff. Nathan Sittler, great lane, incredible Mark Bussell snowplow on Ruben Stables, and the Gators punch it through for the first score of the game. And the Terry Shutcrunch interception beginning the drive, and it ends with a Nathan Sittler rushing touchdown. Henry Buchwald kicking the extra point true. And the Gators kick the ball back to the Janitors. And there's a lot on the line here. We're almost halfway done this season. After next week concludes, our Week 5 games will be halfway done this season. And we're really seeing each of the divisions shape up. The Kingston Gators, the clear strongest team so far in the Over Here division, with the Michigan Hellcats not too far behind them. But a win here for the Janitors will not only incredibly boost their confidence going into the second half of the regular season, they'll also claim first place after the San Francisco Shitbirds, who everyone had money on being the best team in the Over There division, have been struggling. They had a huge upset loss against the Hamilton. Not really an upset loss. It was a huge shootout. 85 points scored yesterday in that Hamilton Rollers Shitbirds game. It's a Tyler McFridge handoff. A huge 15-yard run. Gets past Kelvin Batman and still trying to be forced to the ground. Tyler McFridge is going to get about 6 more yards. Even more than that, an explosive run there by the tiny man. An incredible run by the Janitors, and they are already in enemy territory at the opponent's 43. And I think Bruce Bogdan's going to go to this running game some more, but the Tyler McFridge run won't happen twice in a row. That's Connor Rushman. Moved a week ago from defensive tackle to right end. He's going to stop the run dead, and that's a tackle for loss of 4 yards. I think that's going to scare off Dude Man a little bit, and we might see him pass on second down here as the Gators show a lot of pressure up front No, it's going to be a Oscar Dudeman counter run as Drew Badford this time stops the run. Or Matthew Hart Bishop, sorry. That would have been Drew Badford in Season 1, forgive me. But Matthew Hart Bishop, the veteran left end for the Gators, is going to bring up a 3rd and long for Bruce Bogdan. Doubtless looking for Craig Quaffett or Larry Balding to go deep here. Keeping the drive alive. He's got a great pocket, and he will go deep for Craig Quaffett on the corner, but overthrown, and that's 4th down. So it's Dan Popcapt to punt from midfield. Dalton Mini Small back to return. And it looks like this is going to go out. Oh, great catch there by Bert Haybarn. That is legal. You can catch your own punt. And that will cause the Gators to start at the 4-yard line. An incredible punt and great special teams play by Bert Haybarn. The Gators lead by 7 as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. The Gators in a big I formation, 2 tight ends and a fullback, with Ollie Jawova behind as the running back. And they will hand it off to Ollie Jawova up the left side, tackled by Zach Racer. That'll be a 6-yard gain. The Wyoming Janitors got to the Normal Bowl in Season 1, defeated in dramatic fashion in the dying moments of the 4th quarter. Looking to get back there again as it's a quick play action. Travis Payne catches it at the 35-yard line. And the Janitors have the tools to do it. They drafted Craig Quaffett here as we ended the first quarter. The Gators up 7-0. The Wyoming Janitors still have a lot of their tools from their Normal Bowl season. They've still got a lot of members of the cleanup crew. They're down Marshall Rockenstone, but rookie right end Steve Rail has been doing fairly good on the D-line to bring back the cleanup crew to its true self as Alan Cobb almost gets through, but it's Pete Moss at the 15, a deep bomb by Graham Howard, and that's a Gators touchdown. And this right here is a big reason why the Gators are 3-0 this season. They have a great running back offense. Of course, you got Kaylee Rando, the best fullback of Season 1, helping out Kelly Ollie Jawova, a fan favorite running back for the Knitters. They have a great offensive line, but when it comes time to pass, Graham Howard is powerful, he's accurate, and you've got Pete Moss and Biff Plunger as targets that can just outpace a lot of the secondary that this league has, and that is a huge touchdown pass. Henry Buchwald with the extra point. The Gators go up 14-0 here at the start of the second quarter. And if you're wondering why I'm gushing about the Kingston Gators here, for those of you who don't know, I'm the general manager of this team, and while I do try my best to not break kayfabe and be as impartial as possible, you know, I'm kind of stoked that my team is 3-0 right now. But that's all I'll say about that. I'll go back to Mr. Impartial here as Henry Buchwald kicks it back to the Janitors. Kick to the left side. Bobby Williamson receiving at the 4-yard line. He's going to go up front. He's got blockers in front. Great block there by Zach Racer. And Williamson will get a run to the 31. So hopefully Bogdan was on the sidelines with his coaches going over improvements to make, reading this Gators defense. They're going to hand off to Oscar Dudeman up the middle. That's going to be a 7-yard gain before being viciously tackled by rookie outside linebacker David Rains. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Oscar Dudeman is such an excellent running back. But Bogdan is going to throw. He's going to throw it to the side, intended for Harold Van Panel. But Tracy Charger on the coverage, quickly tackling down the attempt. The referee is not ruling that defensive pass interference. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Yeah, Harold Van Panel, number 11 there on the end of the line on the right. He was a offensive linesman. He was originally drafted as an offensive linesman. As we get it to the fullback, Mel Strong, sorry. Well, weird seeing Mel Strong there. I think Mel Strong is the new fullback, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I am misinterpreting the numbering scheme on the Janitors. Either way, great first down by the Jannies as they make it to the 40-yard line. And Tyler McFridge on the right side. He's got an explosive run again, trying to get around Ryan Coulier. Or not Ryan Coulier. I'm thinking last game. That is a different Stoats safety. Calvin Madman, my bad. And that Tyler McFridge outside run has been money against the Gators' run defense on that weak side. And they're going to continue grounding and pounding the ball. Oscar Dudeman bull rushing through the safety, Dan Danson, for 7 yards again. And the Janitors have moved from passing to running, and they are making headway down the field. They're at the opponent's 32-yard line, but Bogdan in the shotgun for this play. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end in route. That's Jed Chadwick at the 30. A great completion. The Janitors at the opponent's 26. Bruce Bogdan ahead of steam on this drive, looking for the Janitors' first points of the game. Looking to throw here, an incredible pocket. He's got, once again, the tight end at the 15-yard line. A great first down pass, and Bogdan has his groove. That was Milo Zapp on the reception, the former Gator. You know, Bogdan, while he threw that early interception, he is moving right now. Good for someone open. Pump fake. Oh, tries to get it to Bram Van Speculos on the scramble, but that is slapped down back to earth by Jimmy Breezenuts. Second and 10. Bogdan, his two running backs behind him, Dudeman and McFridge. McFridge up the middle, and he's going to get 4 yards before another vicious hit by Jimmy Breezenuts. Just that wet salary Foley hit, that iconic sound effect making that tackle sound vicious. It's 3rd and 6 as Bogdan is desperately hoping for a touchdown on this drive. It's a drop play to Oscar Dudeman, but he's got defenders in front, and he cannot make all of the misses. Dan Danson gets him down at the 10-yard line. It's 4th down for the Janitors. And it looks like they're bringing out the field goal unit for the 28-yard field goal attempt. The Janitors, the kick is good, but it was a bit shanked to the right, a little worrying. But the Janitors reduced the deficit to 11 here with 3 minutes 19 seconds remaining in the first half. Dalton Mini Small on the return. He's at the 30. Oh, Bobby Williamson with a vicious tackle. Hitting him like a bus. And the Gators will begin this drive at the 33. No fullback for Graham Howard. Just Ollie Jawova in the backfield. It's a play action. It's over the middle. Great pass to Albert Presale. And I'm sure there's former Janitors fans with a couple of jerseys to burn. And under trouble, it's our first sack of the game. It's Steve Rail on the sack, coming in hot. And this is actually something I didn't bring up. The Gators had actually switched out their right tackle. You got Andy Woe there playing right tackle to help out in that matchup between himself and Michael Tyre. And a great breakup there by Ruben Staples. That pass intended for Travis Payne. So we haven't seen Michael Tyre get to the quarterback as much. Andy Woe doing great on that matchup, but Steve Rail bullying past Pat McGormick on the left, getting to the quarterback. We might have to keep our eyes on that matchup. Steve Rail might have a day as Howard passes it, gets it to Travis Payne. Incredible undercatch. That brings up the first 2-minute warning of the game. Travis Payne, that was his third reception of the day. 1st and 10 for the Gators. Howard, quick step back. He's got Presale on the slant. 1st down. And this Gators crowd booing. Or this Janitors crowd booing, I should say. Graham Howard, 2nd and inches. He's going to hand it off to Ollie Jawova. Gets it up the middle to the 20-yard line. Tackled by Liam O'Fiend. The Janitors need a stop here. They need to stop the bleeding before the hole gets too big, because the Gators, as is their MO, are going to bleed up possession time in the second half. Great play action over the middle. What an incredible catch by Pete Moss. Graham Howard is having a day today. The ball's at the 8. Pete Moss reached up to the heavens for that pass. Incredible stuff. Nathan Sittler and Kaylee Miranda behind. Sittler, it's a play action! Almost into the hands of Dalton Mini-Small, but it's incomplete. Great play there by Jason DeFlanger. Keeping it out of the receiver's hands, and the Gators have been so fantastic with these play-action calls. 2nd and goal at the opponent's 9, or the 7, and it's a miscommunication on the play, but Nathan Sittler is going to go for it. How did no one stop him? Touchdown Gators. First of all, rubs off against Kaylee Miranda. Can't get the handoff. Thank goodness for Pat McGormick. Nathan Sittler dodges left, causing 2 Janitors to run into each other. And then after that, it's too late. Zach Racer, that's number 92. That's Len Players desperately trying to get the running back down, but it's too late. There was 11 layers to that run of things going wrong on both sides, but somehow the Gators turned it into their 3rd touchdown of the game. Yeah, get the Hardy boys on that one, the mystery of the missing collision box. Henry Buchwald kicks it for the Gators' 3rd touchdown of the game. 21-3 here in Wyoming, as the Wyoming Janitors desperately looking to flip momentum of the game. Hoping to come in here with a win. It really seems like the over there division is completely up for grabs, with the Seattle Beavers and Stoats having a rough start of the season, and the Shitbirds are also having trouble, especially in their over here division matchups. And if the Janitors win this, they'll be on top of their division. Williamson receives the kickoff at the goal line. He's got a great run up the left side. That is Martin Fennick tackling him out of bounds. And a great return there by Williamson, gets it to the 38. Bruce Bogdan in the shotgun, 56 seconds remaining in the half. Bogdan throws it to the check down, and Calvin Madman is there covering Larry Balding. And man, I did not know Ty Game was that fast. Holy moly. Ty Game preventing the pick 6, and that's Bruce Bogdan's 2nd interception of the game. And the Janitors will go down even more here. as the Gators are already in field goal position. Hand off to Ollie Jawova. No, the handoff is interrupted by none other than Alan Combo, the original Mr. Cleanup. It's a shame he wasn't bald, otherwise he could be Mr. Clean. But finally gets his first sack in a couple of games, and that's gonna push the Gators back 5 yards. Hand off to Ollie Jawova. He does it again. Alan Combo is a beast. He's had enough of the Gators having their way here in Wyoming, and he is not going to take it anymore. It's now 3rd and 20, and Howard is in the shotgun at the opponent's 22. They're going to pass it, lofts it up to Pete Moss, but it's tipped away by Rory Fisher. And this Janitors defense just got pissed, folks. That amazing stand by Alan Combo will keep this a 2-score game. Or a 3-score game, sorry. I cannot do math. With still another half to play, it's going to completely come down to the Janitors' halftime adjustments. And Bruce Bogdan did find his groove on an earlier drive, although they were limited to a field goal. If they're able to dot their I's and cross their T's, they're going to make trips to the end zone in the second half. But the thing is, can their defense adjust and force takeaways from the Gators to give their offense more chances to thrive? Williamson, not a great return this time. He's going to be tackled down at the 14. 34 seconds remaining in the half. The handoff to Oscar Dudeman, but he'll get tackled for a loss as Matthew Hart Bishop crashes in.
Second and 12. Ball on the 13-yard line. All on us, y'all. Watch your eyes. Go make a play. Set. Hey, hey. Knock each other back. Keep it up. Keep moving. Hey, hey. Let's go. Hey, hey.
And Bogdan is going to... What is he doing? Is he conceding the half? Okay, I guess the Janitors will go ahead and concede the half. I don't know why they didn't at least test a Hail Mary. I mean, Craig Quaffit's good for it better than anyone else in this league. Here we go. It's the AI making another questionable decision in the 2-minute offense. We saw the Beavers make some wild rushing decisions when they were down in the first half in the... yesterday. Dalton Mini-Small on the return. He's going to get it to the 28. Tackled down by Sean Woodward.
They'll start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10. No more, fella.
Rando and Ollie Jawova behind Kingston. And Graham Howard's going to throw it. And that's going to be swapped away by Rory Fisher. Very puzzling play calling for both teams here. It's the Gators' MO to just start running the ball. Just burn up possession time, but I guess reading the defense, Graham Howard electing to throw there. Now he's in the shotgun. Okay. Biff plunger on the move, flipping the play. Howard's going to throw it. Quick over the middle. Nice possession catch there by Travis Payne as he gets up for another extra yard. He's going to be brought down by number 92, Len Players.
Third and 5. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Going to bring up third down, and Graham Howard insists on passing it. Graham Howard will pass it, and it's blocked for lack of a better way of describing that. Liam O'Feed standing in the way of the pass. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Great 3 and out by the Janitors, who desperately need one. Diggy side smash audibling a maximum protection punt. To the right side of the field, Bobby Williamson heading to the 15 to receive it. And he'll add upfield to the 30, the 28, before being tackled down. And it's Janitors' ball. The Janitors down 21. They're going to need to get up and moving and quickly. 7 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the third. We've just started here, the second half. They're going to hand it off to Oscar Dudeman up the middle, and he's good for a first, perhaps a second and inches. They're saying a gain of 10, but I think it's going to be 3rd and inches, or 2nd and inches, sorry. No, it is going to be a first down. Great rush there by Oscar Dudeman. Is that a strong safety blitz? No, it's Oscar Dudeman up the left side. He's got open field in front of him. He has to be tackled from behind. A 17-yard Oscar Dudeman run, and this is what the Janitors have been sorely lacking, at least in the first quarter. When they initially went over their notes for this game, I guess they thought that a passing attack, that they thought they had a good read on the Gators, but they're going to hand it off to Dudeman again, but that's not going to get very far as Matthew Hart Bishop stops that dead. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Bogdan in the shotgun. We have not seen him test them deep with Craig Quaffett since one of the first throws in the game. We'll see if he does it here as he's in trouble. Sacked by Matthew Hart Bishop. This crowd booing as that now brings up a 3rd and long.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Gators looking to protect their undefeated streak. The Janitors hoping to pounce on. And Matthew Hart Bishop once again getting through the right tackle. Matthew Hart Bishop just pushing aside number 74, Stan Hittums, and forcing the incomplete. Or that was Mark Maskinson apparently getting credited for that. It's going to bring up 4th down in this Gators D-line, stopping the drive at midfield. It's going to go out of bounds at around the 20, 25, 30. That area. Going to go out of bounds at the 27.
1st and 10.
Not a terrible punt, not a bad punt. Not a great punt either, though. Graham Howard with Ollie Jawova and Kaylee Rando behind him. He's going to hand it off to Ollie Jawova up the middle, cutting back. Only gets about 3 yards before being tackled by Jacob Tahoe Jr.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line. Let's go, let's go. Watch each other back. Here we go. Set.
Hand off to Ollie Jawova up the middle. He's got a first down. Running it to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 10 on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. They ain't got nothing.
Ollie Jawova on the counter to the outside. He's got 5 yards. He's got 10 yards.
Number 22 on the run.
Jason DeFlanger on the tackle. And Ollie Jawova with 2 incredible runs back to back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line. Watch screen. No more, fella.
Howard, Ollie Jovova once again on the counter. Absolutely slaps away Kyle Simpleton for another 11-yard run. Kyle Simpleton did not stand a chance. Holy cow. Pushed over completely by Ollie Jovova. And that is 3 consecutive runs by Ollie Jovova that have been over 10 yards. And he's going to sit out. Nathan Sittler is going to replace them. It's a handoff to him right up the middle. Not nearly as explosive as he vibrates against the scrum for 4 yards. And this is the win condition for the Gators. They are grinding the play clock down. 2 minutes remaining in the third. The Janitors throwing a lot of pressure. It's a play action. They're going to pass it up, and it's intercepted by Jason DeFlanger at the 25. And the Gators trying to switch it up. Pay for it as DeFlanger, well spotted there. And the Janitors get a much-needed turnover. Oscar Dudeman hand up the middle, but can't quite get around the left tackle block.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Watch this. Hey, watch that screen. We're talking about green.
Bogdan in the shotgun. There you go. Throws it over the middle to... I was about to say Bram Van Spakelos. No, it's Harold Van Panel. There's now 2 Dutch-sounding names wearing number 11s here in the league. Not Bram Van Spakelos. That's Harold Van Panel wearing the 11 for the Janitors. Great crossing route there for a first down. The Janitors, 40 seconds remaining in the third, down by 3 scores. Tyler McFridge on the outside run. Great pancake by Oscar Dudeman. And McFridge runs to the opponent's 45. And this has been a money play for the Janitors all game long. And it's a wonder they're not abusing it more. 18 yards on the run for Tyler McFridge. Ball spotted at the 44 of the opponent. And off to McFridge up the... Not McFridge, that's Dudeman up the middle. 7-yard gain. Maskinson struggling to bring him down as we end the third quarter. The Gators have been held scoreless here in the third quarter. The Janitors hoping to get a touchdown on this drive to bring the deficit to 14. But for now, Janitors trail 21. 8 minutes to go in this game. They're going to need to turn on the Jets if they're hoping to take advantage of over their division. Covered in turmoil, but it's Matthew Hart Bishop with another sack as he gets to the quarterback. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Bogdan looking to throw. He's got a pass on the outside, but Tracy Charger steps up and knocks incomplete the pass intended for Harold Van Panel. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Now, are the Janitors going to go for it? They are! 4th and 8, the Janitors are going for it. Bogdan in the shotgun. This crowd on their feet trying to cheer some life into them. Bogdan has a good pocket. No, he's sacked by Matthew Hart Bishop again. Number 79, that's Milton Cindermuffin, unable to hold him back. Bogdan had separation on at least one of his wide receivers there, but just couldn't uncork it in time before the Gators' pressure flattened him. And that just took a lot of wind out of the sails of the Janitors here tonight. And the Gators, dominant. That's the only word I can say here to describe them, as it's another miscommunication handoff, and it's going to flop like a fish forward for 4 yards. I say dominant, and then that happens.
Second and 7. Ball on the 50-yard line. Here we come. Blue down. So we going to take it. One of us going to make a play. They soft, man.
2nd and 7. And off to Ollie Jawova on the counter run. He's going to get tackled for a 1-yard loss by Kyle Simpleton, who finally gets revenge on Kelly Ollie Jawova for just tossing him aside earlier. He gets a TFL. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. This Janitors defense working overtime to keep the Gators offense off the field. Howard looking to throw. He's got Travis Payne open, and that's for a 1st down. And Ruben Staples injured his shoulder on the play. Ruben Staples, cornerback number 2 for the Janitors. He was in charge of that Travis Payne matchup. He's going to be replaced by Bobby Williamson. And that's a 1st down for the Gators at the opponent's 43-yard line. Handoff to Ollie Jawova on the counter. He's got Mark Bussell. Oh, that's Jamad Gilbert, sorry, as a lead blocker. Ruben Staples, a minor injury. He will quickly return to the game. Good news there for Janitors fans as Graham Howard uncorks it to Pete Moss for the 4th touchdown of the game. And this Janitors crowd expecting a much closer game, and they're leaving the stadium. Janitors fans are leaving. You hate to see it, dude. This is just a league for fun, man. Not since the preseason have we had a game this stompy, but yikes. I was expecting this to be a much closer game. The Janitors have done very well on defense for the most part. They were picked apart by the Shitbirds in week 3, but to be fair, Jalen Rundle Jr. was absolutely on fire, and the Janitors almost made a comeback in that 4th quarter, but up by 28 points now. We've seen some miracles in the TNFL, but this is going to take the hand of God as Bobby Williamson gets it to the 31. So what are the implications here for the chase for the offseason? So this is not disaster, pull the fire alarm for the Janitors. There will be 2-2, but they'll be tied with the Shitbirds for 1st place. So, man, over their division, it's trying to throw it to Craig Quaffit, but he's not even looking at the pass. And big chorus of boos here from the Janitors fans. But the over their division, once thought as the division of the league, has now just been thrown into utter turmoil. The Shitbirds are 2-2 after losses to both the Beefers and the Rollers, as Bogdan uncorks one, trying to get Harold Van Panel on the comeback. And this season, Bogdan, oh man, I'm doing my best, folks, to try and keep you all in the game right now with good commentary, but this is just not fun. This is 3rd down now for the Janitors. Looking to uncork it, throws it to the sideline. Harold Van Panel gets the pass. He's going to be 4th and 2. It's going to be 4th and 3. Bogdan in the I-form. Dude, man, to McFridge. He's going to hand off to McFridge, and Mark Maskinson gets behind the O-line. Turnover on downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Here we go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
1st and 10. It's a play action over the middle. Tipped away. Great work there by Ruben Staples, returning after a minor injury kept him out for a couple of plays. That was going to be the Gators' 5th touchdown, and Travis Payne came up with that one, but a heroic effort there by the cornerback. Graham Howard in the shotgun. 4 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the game. He's got Pete Moss on the drag route. Turns upfield for a first down. Tackled down by Bobby Williamson. But it seems that the script has utterly flipped. It's the over here division now that looks like it's crushing all comers. You've got the revitalized Hamilton Rollers, who are absolutely crushing opponents. That 85-point game yesterday was insane. You've got the Kingston Gators, who are en route to a 4-0 on the season, should they close this game out. The Toronto Trash Pandas finally finding an offensive scheme that works as we're brought to 3rd and short with a Kyle Simpleton. Oh no, it's at this point you gotta wonder if you gotta start pulling starters to prevent injuries. Kyle Simpleton, the shortest man in the backfield. Hopefully that'll be a minor injury. He's a major part to that Janitors linebacker core. As the Gators throw it to Nathan Sittler, who gets a first down. He gets to the 5-yard line. Hard hit by Zach Racer.
First and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. All right, here we go. Here we come.
You've got the Trash Pandas, who have shown signs of life against the Stoats today. Nathan Sittler running up the middle. He gets it to the 1. And of course, you have the Hellcats, who were a favorite from the outset of the league.
Second and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. Not today. They soft, man.
Haley Miranda with Nathan Sittler behind. Hand off to Sittler, and he will punch it in for another touchdown. And this is such a far cry from the 3rd week of the preseason. The Gators and the Janitors played each other in Kingston for one of the last games of the preseason, when everyone was still trying to get their rosters and orders, their playbooks in line. And Graham Howard had a miserable day. He threw 4 interceptions. And the Janitors won that game 21-14. Yeah, the Gators, they just can't get to the cornerback. We saw Alan Combo rage against the machine twice, but other than that, the Gators O-line has done a great job at keeping him at bay. Normally, Michael Tyre ravages through O-lines. But Andy Woe has been a good job there at right tackle on that matchup, as Bobby Williamson is tackled down by Lloyd Marshall. We had Steve Rail get a sack earlier.
They'll take over at the 29-yard line. First and 10. From the start. You gotta have it, D. All right, now. You gotta believe it. It's all day. Danny.
Ogden stepping back, looking for the pass. He's in trouble. Mark Maskinson brings him down. 1:48 remaining in the game.
Hey, watch the ball.
Ogden stepping back. He's throwing out of the sack. It's complete to the tight end, Jed Chadwick. Janitors move the chains. And Mark Maskinson with another sack. Pushes the Janitors back 5 yards. Bogdan gets right back up again. Ain't nothing going to keep him down in the shotgun as it's now 2nd and 15. Uncorks it deep. Oscar Dudeman on the wheel route.
37, the intended receiver on the play. That's too easy. Careful.
Gotta wonder, is this one of these football things? In terms of, like, what do you do if you're the Janitors? Oh, great completion there, but it's going to be a 4th down.
9-yard gain on the play.
I think the Janitors are going to have to watch back this game really hard to see where exactly things went wrong. If it may be just a matchup as... Oh my goodness, great throw out of the sack, but that's a turnover on downs. As Milo Zapp catches it 1 yard short of a 1st down. Because the Gators did move their O-line around to make favorable matchups against the cleanup crew's D-line. Nathan Sittler rushing through for 5 yards, brought down by Liam O'Feed.
6 on the play.
48 seconds remaining in the game.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 45-yard line. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
And even going into this game, the Gators had not won a game by more than a 1-score lead. They had a thriller against the Stoats in week 3. Nathan Sittler shrugs off a defender, getting it to the 32.
First down.
Sorry, they beat the Stoats in week 2. Sorry, by only 6 points.
First and 10.
Stopping the Stoats on 2 different red zone drives for a turnover on downs. They went for a 4th down trying to get that game-winning touchdown. David Fizzlebeef gets knocked down hard, and that's going to be the end of the game.
The away team.
I am speechless here. The Wyoming Janitors had a reputation for having one of the better defenses in the league, but the Gators going to 4-0 on the season. Oh my lord. Yeah, Graham Howard, he had 140 passer rating week 1. He has a 116 here, throwing for 61%, completing 11 of 18 passes with 2 touchdown throws. And Bruce Bogdan, a 5.4, throwing only 2 interceptions, but with only a 35% completion rate. Wow. We'll go to rushing totals. Kelly Olajuwon with 46. Yeah, Tyler McFridge, man. Like... The thing is, every team in this league is so different. And I wonder if a more speedier Tyler McFridge with a more laser-focused outside run game would have brought the Janitors a bit more success. Yeah, Nathan Sittler, 3 rushing touchdowns, because Kelly Olajuwon did all the work on the way to the end zone, and Nathan Sittler sort of relieved him. And man, Sittler and Olajuwon, holy crap. Oscar Dudeman had an unenviable task of trying to fight back against that Gators defense. 10 handoffs for 48. Let's go to receiving touchdowns. Yeah, Pete Moss, 2 passing touchdowns, 123 yards on 4 receptions. And Travis Payne with 5 receptions, all of them mostly short. 70 yards. And Albert Presale even getting into the game as well. We got Judd Chadwick, Howard Bell, and Paranoid, Milo Zapp, even Doug Gongshow getting touches. Aiden Mauser's 10 pancakes, but allowing 2 sacks. Those 2 Allen combo bull rushes. Holy moly. And Stan Hiddums also allowing 2 sacks. Yeah, Stan Hiddums versus Matthew Hart Bishop. That was a key matchup this game, and Stan Hiddums just couldn't keep him back. And Paul McGormick letting in that Steve Rail sack as well. But Milton Cindermuffin, right guard, allowing 3 sacks. Yikes. Holy moly. All right, and on, let's go to, let's see, interceptions. Jason DeFlanger had a great interception. Calvin Madman ran Ronnie Smashmouth getting takeaways early. Calvin Madman was definitely the best defender for the Gators this game, and yeah. Go to sack totals. Matthew Hart Bishop 3 sacks. Mark Maskinson 2 sacks. And Alan Combo with 2 sacks. Those back-to-back Alan Combo's sacks are nuts. That was really funny. He was pissed and he wasn't going to take it anymore. And Steve Rail also getting by Paul McGormick, sorry, for the sack.